Some vehicles don't just lose value, they plummet in price faster than a lead balloon, leaving their original owners shaking their heads while bargain hunters rejoice. If you're on the hunt for a used car or not, these vehicles might be either a golden opportunity or a red flag. Let's have a look at the specs, performance, and the truth behind why these cars have crashed in value. Starting off the list is the 2024 Volkswagen ID.4. Volkswagen's 2024 ID.4 entered the electric vehicle arena with high hopes and a $45,000 price tag. However, about a year later, it was worth just $30,000 after shedding $15,000, 33% of its value. The base model's performance specs won't get anyone's pulse racing: 7.7 seconds to 60 miles per hour, a top speed limited to 112 miles per hour, and a 16-second quarter mile that probably suggests electric doesn't always mean quick. What really doomed the ID.4 was Volkswagen's rushed entry into the EV market. Early adopters dealt with software glitches that made Windows 98 look stable, charging speeds that were quickly outpaced by competitors, and Tesla's aggressive price cuts that made the ID.4 look overpriced almost overnight. The ID.4's struggles were just a preview. Kia's EV6 took the depreciation baton and ran swiftly with it. At number 14, we have the 2024 Kia EV6. Kia's 2024 EV6 rolled out on the scene with swagger, boasting a $48,700 starting price and genuine Tesla fighting credentials. Fast forward 1 year later, and that price tag had shriveled by $17,000, 35%, leaving it worth just $31,700. The GT model could at least brag about its 4.5 second 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint, 161 miles per hour top speed, and quick 12.9 second quarter mile. But performance specs apparently don't mean much when Tesla starts slashing prices like a Black Friday retailer. Kia's lingering budget brand stigma didn't help either, nor did the arrival of newer competitors. If Kia's fall was surprising, Land Rover Discovery proved that performance is not the only thing most customers look out for in cars. Coming in at number 13, Land Rover's 2024 Discovery entered the market with a starting price of $61,375. Looking every bit the premium SUV with its posh interior and rugged British charm. Fast forward just 1 year later, and that initial investment had evaporated by $18,780, a staggering 30% drop that left it worth just $42,595. On paper, the Discovery's performance specs seemed respectable, if not thrilling. 7.1 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour, a top speed of 130 miles per hour, and a quarter mile time of 15.5 seconds that would lose to a minivan in a drag race. But the real story here is why this luxury SUV experienced that level of depreciation. Owners reported electrical glitches, drivetrain failures that required frequent spa days at the dealership, and insane maintenance costs. Combine that with a design that hasn't seen a significant update since 2021, and then you've got a recipe for resale value disaster. But if you think the Land Rover's depreciation was bad, wait until you hear about its Italian cousin. At number 12, we have the 2024 Maserati Levante. The 2024 Levante started life priced between $82,000 and $115,000, depending on how much Italian flair you wanted. Just 12 months later, that investment had shrunk by $32,000 to $37,000, a 32% cut that left owners pretty downcast. Rightfully, to be honest. This model could at least claim some performance credibility with its 5-second to 0 to 60 miles per hour time, a 156 mile per hour top speed, and a respectable 13.6 second quarter mile. But behind the sleek curves and gruff exhaust note lurk the same old Maserati problems: electrical system issues, premature brake wear, and power steering failures. Speaking of luxury letdowns, Nissan's Murano is almost a perfect example. Coming in at number 11, we have the 2024 Nissan Murano. Nissan's 2024 Murano might be the most forgettable entry on this list, which is probably why it lost $14,800, 33% of its $44,900 starting price in just 1 year. By 2025, you could pick one up for about $30,100, roughly the price of a really, really nice bicycle. Performance-wise, the Murano did not exactly have the wow factor. Its CVT transmission wheezed its way to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds, topped out at 124 miles per hour, and sped through the quarter mile in 15.8 seconds. The reasons for its depreciation are painfully obvious. Nissan finally got around to redesigning the Murano for 2025, making the 2024 model look instantly ancient. Then there's Nissan's notorious CVT transmission, a component so universally disliked it could unite all the global powerhouses. Yes, all. Without even a hybrid option to make it relevant in today's market, the Murano became the automotive equivalent of last season's fashion. Deeply discounted, and nobody wants it. This next vehicle is proof that even luxury German vehicles are not safe from the value crash. At number 10, we have BMW's luxury sedan, the 2024 7 Series, which demonstrated that even German engineering isn't immune to brutal depreciation. This technological automobile entered the market at $120,000, but lost $40,000, 30% of its value, in just 12 months. The numbers on paper were okay: 4.1 seconds to 60 miles per hour, a 155 mile per hour top speed, electronically limited, and a 12.4 second quarter mile time. But reality hit hard thanks to its controversial bucktooth beamer grille that divided enthusiasts, an infotainment system reportedly described as a little too complex and high maintenance costs. Today, you can find low mileage examples selling for less than a new Toyota Camry. Just don't ask about the thousands of dollars to be spent on oil changes or brake pad issues that may be waiting for you later in the future. Another appearance for the Maserati brand? Let's find out. Coming in at number 9, we have the 2024 Maserati Ghibli. The Maserati brand makes its second appearance on our list, proving that Maserati's depreciation problems aren't limited to SUVs. The Italian beauty started at $85,000, but lost $30,000, 35% of its value faster than you can say extended warranty. Performance-wise, it could hit 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds on its way to a 177 miles per hour top speed, all while serenading drivers with a throaty exhaust note. However, that beautiful body hid electrical system problems and crazy maintenance costs. The final insult? Discovering your exotic Italian sedan shares components with a Chrysler 300. Today, these depreciated beauties can sell for Honda Accord money, perfect for impressing people who don't know about your triple-digit repair bills. The Ghibli struggles were just a review. Tesla's Model S Plaid took the depreciation baton and ran swiftly with it. Zooming in at number 8, we have the 2024 Tesla Model S Plaid. Tesla's 2024 Model S Plaid wrote its own special chapter in depreciation horror stories. This electric masterpiece could shame supercars with its 3.1 second 0 to 60 miles per hour time and 175 miles per hour top speed, crossing the quarter mile in just 10.6 seconds. But Tesla's constant price cuts, combined with battery degradation fears and an interior that experienced changes that didn't sit well with public opinion, saw $90,000 and above examples lose $35,000 in value. That's around 35% depreciation in value. We guess there's never been a better time to experience spaceship acceleration at really affordable prices. Another appearance for the Tesla brand? Let's find out. Coming in at number 7 is the 2024 Tesla Model X. Tesla's 2024 Model X entered the market at $88,000, promising spaceship doors and acceleration that could take you on a spin. 1 year later, $32,000, 36.4% of that value, had disappeared faster than Elon Musk's patience during an earnings call. The Plaid model's 2.5 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour time, 163 miles per hour top speed, and 9.9 second quarter mile, faster than a Dodge Hellcat, were genuinely impressive, but Tesla's constant price cuts and build quality issues made the Model X the ultimate example that speed alone doesn't guarantee resale value. Tesla's tanking value was just a warm-up for the next car on the list. Hint, it's a pretty popular brand that starts with the letter P. At number 6 is the 2024 Porsche Panamera. Porsche's attempt to merge sports car thrills with sedan practicality backfired financially. with the $90,000 Panamera losing $33,300, 37% in just 1 year. While the Turbo S trim delivers supercar-worthy performance, 3.6 seconds, 0 to 60 miles per hour, 196 miles per hour top speed, it faces an identity crisis. Enthusiasts craving Porsche's legendary driving dynamics seem to really prefer the iconic Porsche 911 sports car, while luxury buyers favor more traditional sedans. This not-so-favorable positioning, combined with air suspension failures that can cost thousands of dollars to repair and styling that still divides opinion, makes its depreciation almost predictable. If Porsche's fall was surprising, you better watch out for what Jaguar's XF has in store for you. The fifth spot goes to 2024 Jaguar XF. Jaguar's XF is the British luxury sedan that seems to get very little attention. This sedan entered the automobile scene with a starting price of $50,000, only to lose $19,000, 38% in just 12 months. The base model's 5.8 second 0 to 60 miles per hour time and limited 155 miles per hour top speed don't offer much help, but the real killer are electrical glitches and non-existent resale demand. Now selling below $31,000, it represents either one of the worst luxury car decisions or the best used bargain, depending on whether it starts that morning. The fourth spot goes to the 2024 Chevrolet Malibu. Perhaps one of the most telling was the fate of the 2024 Chevrolet Malibu, the automotive equivalent of that reliable but unremarkable coworker everyone forgets at happy hour. This goes without saying that its 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder delivered adequate performance, 7.8 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour, 15.8 seconds quarter mile, and a 124 miles per hour top speed. But GM's decision to discontinue the model, combined with its outdated design, turned this $28,000 sedan into a $16,000 afterthought. That's around 40% depreciation in value. Despite the depreciation turn, the Malibu was arguably one of Chevy's most reliable modern sedans. The same lack of cutting-edge tech that doomed its resale also meant fewer things to break. With its comfortable ride, decent fuel economy, and simple mechanics, it has become the definition of a car that makes terrible financial sense when new, but surprisingly, practical when bought used. We are back to the SUVs. This next brand featured earlier on the list. If you guessed Tesla, well, you are right. And now, we've arrived at the top 3, kicking things off with a shocking downfall of Tesla's golden child, the 2024 Model Y. This was supposed to be Tesla's unstoppable success story, America's best-selling EV, packing a 3.5 second 0 to 60 miles per hour punch in performance trim, or 155 miles per hour top speed, and an 11.8 second quarter mile that embarrassed sports cars twice its price. But none of that performance could save it from becoming one of 2024's biggest financial faceplants. In just 12 months, the Model Y shed a jaw-dropping $23,360, 40% of its $58,000 value. Why? Well, for one, Tesla's production frenzy flooded the market until dealerships looked like Model Y parking lots. Also in 2024, Elon Musk's seemingly divisive persona and antics created an unexpected headwind that might have affected the brand. Finally, relentless price cuts made new Model Ys cheaper than year-old used ones overnight. The result? A depreciation spiral that left early buyers underwater and turned Tesla's safest bet into one of the year's riskiest purchases. But if you think a 40% drop is bad, just wait for our number 2 SUV. The second spot belongs to none other than the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Alfa's 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio started at $92,000, promising Ferrari-derived thrills in an SUV package. 1 year later, $38,700, 42% of that had evaporated faster than morning fog in Tuscany. The 3.6 second 0 to 60 miles per hour time, 176 miles per hour top speed, and 11.9 second quarter mile were thrilling, but reliability fears, brutal maintenance costs, and the Porsche Macan's GTS's superior resale value made this Italian beauty a financial tragedy. The financial heartbreak that came with the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio can easily be described as a prelude to the story of the vehicle that serves as the grand finale of this SUV value crash lineup. The top spot belongs to the one and only 2024 Mercedes EQS SUV. Mercedes 2024 EQS SUV takes the crown with a spectacular $65,000, 47.8% drop from its $136,650 starting price. The 4.5 second 0 to 60 miles per hour time, 130 miles per hour top speed, and 13 second quarter mile time couldn't overcome its overpriced, underwhelmingly reality. Cheap looking interiors, Mercedes' confusing EV strategy, and the simple fact that nobody wants a used 136K electric SUV made this the biggest loser of them all. Depreciation is the used car buyer's best friend. It's important to state that buyers should beware. While they may seem like a steal, some come with high maintenance costs and a host of other issues. It's advisable to do your research and find a well-maintained example. You could be lucky enough to drive off with a luxury vehicle for a bargain price. We've come to the end of the video. Kindly share your thoughts about this list in the comments, and also which car stood out the most to you. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our content. See you in the next video.